Well, hello, Trail Freak here, coming at you from Hattiesburg, Mississippi at the Accelerator Trails. This is the newest trail system in Hattiesburg, and this is going to be kind of my first video on doing Mississippi Trail series that I'm trying to do. This is an unofficial first video, I believe. I believe it will be. I'm not sure. And this is impromptu. I planned it Wednesday that I might come out here on a Sunday, Labor Day weekend, and check it out. The trail's a little longer than I thought they were. I thought they was around 7 miles, but they're closer to 10 miles out here. So I wasn't expecting that in my first loop. You know, I'm already wore out. But I'm going to get another lap and get some more footage for y'all. There's a couple little fun things out on the trail. I wish I had did a little bit more research out here. I'm not sure exactly how these trails come about and the history of them. I mean, I know a little bit. You know, the SMTA, you know, they built these trails, and I think maybe before they was established in 23. But before that, I think there was kind of like a little outlaw trail system out here, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's in a small area. I'm not sure the acreage. Like I said, I didn't do any research. Like my next Mississippi Trail video, I'm going to do a little bit more research and give the history of the trails and stuff like that. But we're like right on that. We're in Hattiesburg, basically. Now, I think this was originally supposed to be like a residential area, you know, where they were going to build houses many years ago. I know years ago coming through this area, you know, that's what it looked like. It looked like they was either going to build residential or maybe it was going to be a industrial park. But right now it's a trail system. I mean, there's some work going on right down the road here, so they're still, I guess they're planning on building stuff around here, and I'm not sure if that's going to have any effect on these trails or not. Like I say, I don't have any history or know a bunch about what's going on with the trails, but hopefully these trails are set aside for recreation, because these are multi-use trail, multi-pass. These are multi-use trails, hiking, jogging, biking. No horses, no motorized. I don't think there are supposed to be any horses out here, but you know, nothing motorized, except like a class 1 e-bike. That's fine. No Surrons and all that crazy electric motorcycle stuff. Okay, I have rambled enough, so I'm gonna take a little break, then I'm gonna do another lap. If you know me personally, you know I don't talk a lot, and I don't know why I'm talking a lot right now. It's weird. So, all right, gonna take a break, get something to drink, and do another lap. Ooh, a little bit of a downhill. Complete root jump. A little burn. Ooh. And back to a small climb. All right, on my second lap out here. Dang, it's loud out here, the insects. All right, like I said, my second lap out here. These are some well-built trails. Little technical area right here with the roots, but well built, as in they don't feel like they how do you say, run back on themselves back and forth. There's not very much acreage out here. Every now and then you can look to your left or right and see the trail, and it don't feel like it's back and forth like that. It feels like you're pretty much just going straight. I say these are XC trails. I'm on an enduro bike, so I'm not a little bit overkill and not very efficient. My hardtail would be perfect out here, but it's not in working order right now. I gotta work on the bottom bracket, replace that. But anyway, yeah, these trails, like I say, XC style trails, not very many climbs, like short climbs, nothing hard, not for a novice rider, or a beginner might have a little bit of trouble on some of this stuff, but these trails are perfect for a beginner. Maybe a beginner wouldn't want to take this whole loop and maybe do, like up there at the trailhead, the trail comes back into that little seating area, and I think that's right there is about probably a mile, maybe. A beginner could take that little loop. But yeah, a true beginner, that is. I mean, if you just got a bike and want to come ride the trails, I wouldn't tell you to come and do this whole loop. I would find that little short piece there and do it. And once you did that a couple times, then you could tackle the full loop. It would be cool if they could make like a couple different loops. I don't know if it's possible with the layout, but take and make a like a 2 mile loop or a 3 mile loop and like a 5 mile loop. But like I said, I don't know if it'd be possible to do that. Little technical section back there. A little bit, I think these climbs are not too bad, especially if you got a little bit of speed. Ooh, this is gonna get rooty. And these trails are fairly new, so over time these rooty places will get more technical, unless they keep working at them and keep some dirt on them, or they may want to leave them. I think this is the hardest climb right here. It's not very long. I think it's probably one of the steepest climbs out here. Like I say, I'm on my second lap. I'm not going very fast. I didn't go very fast on my first lap. Okay, the first couple miles, I tried to push it a little bit, but my fitness level right now is way down. All right, bear, gonna get me. Oh, drifted on that thing. All right, beware dog poop. Children at play out here, children of the corn. I get it. Ooh, look at that horse there. Oh, if he was flying down the trail, didn't know any better, and saw this guy, it'd probably freak you out a little bit. How you doing, buddy? Old trail horse at the Broke Spoke camp. Got a fire pit and everything. Okay. They got a spot for a tent. I wonder if somebody actually camped out here or they just made this little scene. That's pretty cool. Wonder where you find something like that. I would get on it, but I'd break it, and I'd break myself. Some little trail candy or trail scenery. It's pretty cool. A little bit of fun. Something to look at. Oh shit! Yeah, if you don't know this dude's here, he will freak you out. I wonder if during they got a race coming up. I wonder if during the race I have somebody out here in an actual costume. That'd be funny. The first people lapping through, you get the crowd scared out of them. But yeah, fun little trail things out here. That's how I'm building a log cabin. Yeah, the beginning of the trails, the first couple miles, a few miles is kind of, not too hard. Then like around mile 4 or 5, or yeah, I'm almost 4 miles. It starts getting a little bit more technical in areas where the routes are showing. But it ain't too bad. Like I say, there's not very many hard climbs. There's like 2 climbs that's for a beginner would be a problem, but I'm a novice rider, not a problem at all. And if you know me, you know I hate climbing, and if it's not hard for me, it's pretty easy. That little route climb right here is not bad if you get speed coming down the other side. But yeah, there's not very many extreme climbing out here, which is good. All right, we just passed mile 4. Or on mile 4. Little root jump right there. But overall, pretty nice trails. They did some good work. Ooh, a little downhill section right here. And up. Yeah, stuff like that's pretty fun because you got enough speed to get to the other side. But yeah, they done some good work. I think these trails are out here unofficially for a long time. I think you had to know somebody to know about this place. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it wasn't publicly known. Let's say that. Nice work, guys. Pretty nice trail. Like, this is something I would like to have around the house. It's not too physically demanding. If you just want to take an easy little stroll. Like I say, this trail is about 10 miles. Almost 10 miles, I think. That's according to my Strava, because Strava has a tendency of being wrong on stuff. But anyway, like I say, this be a nice little leisurely trail system to ride every now and then. And this second lap is got me. And I'm only on mile 4. Dang. I might cut it short at the trailhead where you can get off early. Like I say, my fitness is not where it needs to be. It never is. Always up and down. Like I said, I ain't ridden I rode last weekend, and that's the first time I rode anything in like 3 or 4 weeks. Been working on my van, trying to get it going. Got it going. Still need to do some work to it. And I haven't been riding because I got my van fixed, and it's a gas guzzler. I can't afford to go nowhere. My car's broke down, so that will probably never get fixed. Long head gasket, and the head's probably bad on it now, and it costs more money to fix it than the car's worth. But I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Just have to save up gas money, I guess. So I want to go ride some good places. Maybe the next few rides I'll keep it in the state and do my state of Mississippi Trails series that I want to do. Alright, let's try to get this ride over with. Fun little section right there. Ooh, sounds like somebody's blowing the trails off somewhere. What's up?
See you, brother.
You too.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty nice out here.
Thank you.
Y'all doing some good work.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We got a group ride at 2.
2. Alright. This is my last little. Yeah, I done cleaned out all the dang spiders from here this morning.
Yeah.
That first lap I was like covered.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
dude, enjoy it, man.
Oh yeah, it's pretty
yeah,
nice.
Yeah. This is the worst. I was going to try to get this. I know we got a couple trees down, but
Yeah, I posted there's a couple past that black bear cutout.
Yeah.
Right there.
no dead vine with all the bark off of it.
Yeah.
So they can
Then there's
stay.
another one before that one.
Yeah.
It was above the trail, and I got on it and crushed it down
Yeah.
so you could pass over it.
Cool.
All right, what do you say? You? Yeah, one of the SMTA guys. Yes, got him. He's an old time mountain bike here in the area. There's a lot of work around here, as you can see. Let's get this ride done. I'm getting hungry and weak. More than one lap out here for me. A little tough. Whoa, Sasquatch over there. All right. I'm cutting this lap short. I'm freaking tired. I don't know, let's see how many I got, how many miles I got. Just over 17 miles. I kind of cut a little bit short back there. This is the spot I was talking about where this right here, it keeps on going that way. I think there's about a mile of trail right here in this little area, and it comes out like right over there by the workstation there, the bike repair station. Now if they wanted to, or if they could, if they had the money, I would take this section here, this loop, and bring in dirt and machine work it, make it a true beginner trail. You could bring in a lot more beginner bikers if you had a loop like this. It's a perfect, it's not far back in the woods, it's like right off the trail here, the parking lot. There's a road right there. You can make this a truly beginner friendly trail and bring in some new riders, I think. But I mean, they probably thought of that. They probably don't, you know, these small clubs, you know, they don't get a whole lot of money. Maybe if they get the city involved, maybe they could do something. I don't know, but that's my idea, to make this a true green loop. And you could even put in a couple little tabletops, you know, small, something small, a green style tabletop, you know, something for the kids to play around on. But I think, I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody's had that idea about this out here before, and they probably have something like that in the works. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know much of the history of what's going on here. But yeah, 17 miles, whew, that's pretty far for me. I usually 6 to 10 miles is my max. So, and riding this enduro bike on the XC trails ain't too fun. My back's killing me. So I'm fixing to go get me something to drink, go find something to eat, head back to the house, and see. Like I say, this may be my unofficial first video for the Mississippi Trail series. I tried to start this a few years ago, and I have Brown's Landing. That was going to be my first trail series. I might repost that. If not, I'll put a link to that video in this video. So let me know what you think about doing the trail series. So make more effort to go do it. I need to do it anyway. I need to revisit some of these old trails that I've been to. Another thing, this trail is in Hattiesburg, like I said, and there's another trail system in Petal, which is not too far away from here, and there's the Hattiesburg trails. They used to be called the Golden Eagle Trails. I don't know the official name. They're called Toughburg. It's got a couple of different names, but yeah, there's 3 trail systems within Hattiesburg area, and they do a loop called the 50 Cent where they hit all 3 trails, and it's about 50 miles. One day I'd like to try that. So yeah, they ride the Golden Eagle Trails, they ride the Accelerator, and they ride the Petal Trails, and they get in the Longleaf Trace. You can get from the Golden Eagle Trails, it's like somewhere over here, I don't know, but anyway, rambling again. But that was my ride at the Accelerator Trails. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions, just leave a question in the comments there, and just ride, man. We'll see you next time.